In the home whites. One game already in the books in the conference. It was Walla Walla knocking off Multnomah 101-88 earlier this afternoon. Oregon Tech up the road. They are at Eastern Oregon. Evergreen hosting Corbin. Northwest Christian is at Northwest. Southern Oregon with a basketball to start here tonight. Coyotes come out in matchup zone. They go inside to Hunt as he spins and lost the basketball right off his own fingers, and a turnover for Southern on the opening possession. They went right inside to Hunt, trying to get him matched up against DeSaulnier in the block, and he gave it up without any ball pressure. Ricardo Time high post, looking far corner goes Jake Bruner. Time looking to lob, pass inside, and that one's thrown away. A nice overplay that time by the Raiders. It was Boric that was able to get a hand on and get himself the steal. They try to double on the low block, so both teams with turnovers on their opening possession. Early going here in Caldwell. I would expect this game in the 60s at best as Tez Allen tried to go inside. Instead finds Hoffman from the free throw line. It's good. Tate Hoffman, that jump shot from the free throw line. And I remember against this zone a couple years ago at Ashland High School's gymnasium. It was Kenny Meyer for the Raiders. Went for 36 against the Coyotes. He hit that same 15-foot jump shot at least 10 times in the opening half as Southern ran away with a victory against the then Scott Garson-led Coyotes. 15 to shoot for Pinckney, and the Coyotes working against Southern man. They're switching screens. Pinckney knifes the dribble between his legs, gets to the elbow, got inside and scored. Somehow got through the traffic and spun it off the window. Last weekend, Pinckney didn't do much in terms of scoring. In fact, I believe he had just 6 points in the two games combined, but it was his defense that really fueled the offense. Boric, the long triples in. Boric averaging 13 a game. He and Hoffman really lead the outside assault for the Raiders. And it was that three-point game that really struggled in the first meeting between the teams. Pinckney tries to go inside and threw it away. Second turnover for the Coyotes. And the C of I, who really used the tempo to their advantage against Walla Walla last weekend, trying to do the same here. Southern Oregon winners of 7 straight. The Coyotes, they've won 12 straight. Longest win streak since the 2013-14 season when they won 15 in a row. Hunt isolated on DeSaulnier, got caught underneath the basket, spun it up and missed. He was asking for a foul. It wasn't called. The other way comes Pinckney. Nice job by Hoffman to stop him. They go inside. It's off DeSaulnier's legs. No, they're going to say the ball stays at this end. Coyotes might have caught a break. Coyotes will inbound near side. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. 5-2 Southern Oregon early on. Pinckney working against Bradford. And he throws it away again. Nice overplay by Boric. Quickly running the floor. Nice job by Hunt. And Jordan Hunt in transition with the basket. And it's 7-2 in favor of Southern Oregon. Slow starts have been the norm of late for the Yotes. Outside of the rout against Walla Walla on Saturday. Pinckney tried to go again inside and gave it up. Boric, Hoffman, and he'll go to the line. Slow start for the Coyotes. 4 turnovers on 5 possessions. And the foul goes on Jake Bruner of the Yotes. And it will be Tate Hoffman, 82% on the season from the line to shoot a couple. Raiders were 7 of 22 from 3 in that first meeting. Coyotes used a plus 12 rebound edge and limited Southern to just 29% shooting from the floor. Hunt didn't play in that game. No Raiders scored in double figures. Hoffman had just 6. He already nearly has that tonight, and it's 9-2 Raiders. 3.5 minutes in. Inside, DeSaulnier, and a whistle. The foul inside on Tez Allen, the 6'5" point guard. And it looks like it will be a shooting foul for Connor DeSaulnier, as he'll step to the line. DeSaulnier for the season, 58% from the stripe. Coyotes a 70% free throw shooting team, and DeSaulnier gets both. Coyotes making it a point to work it inside. This is a Southern team that has played some tight games, knocked off Oregon Tech a week ago at home, rallying from 17 down in the second half. Allen, nifty move, but missed the shot. Rebound to the Yotes and Talon Pinckney. Bruner into the corner, Time, the three, heel the rim and off, no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Boric for Southern Oregon. They'll push the tempo. Boric and a foul from behind. Ricardo Time from the weak side trying to get a hand in to knock the basketball away. And instead, the foul is called. First set of substitutions for the Yotes. Charles Elzy, Ivory Miles Williams, the two onto the floor for the Yotes. You may see the Yotes switch into man, we'll see. Especially when Elzy comes onto the floor. Pinckney nearly on an overplay, trying to swipe it from Bradford. 14 to shoot, it's Boric. Long three is in. Another skip pass, and Boric in the face of a Coyote strokes home the triple, and it's an 8-point Southern Oregon lead. 12-4 our score. They had an early lead in the first meeting as well, and then the defense for the Coyotes really started to take shape. Miles Williams in the hands of Elzy. He tries baseline. Lobs it right to the head of the key. DeSaulnier thought about a three, didn't take it. 7 to shoot. Pinckney curls off a high ball screen. No look pass. Miles Williams tries a three in the corner and got it to go. Big basket there for the Yotes. Ivory Miles Williams hits the three ball in the corner to answer the triple by Aaron Boric at the 15-minute mark left here in the first half. It's 12-7 Southern. Allen tries one. Way short. And we'll say it was last touched by Southern Oregon. He was saying it was touched. Officials thought otherwise. Southern, a team that'll play 11. They will play deep. Southern Oregon, actually the Yotes the same thing. We'll see tomorrow night. Oregon Tech, team that is really short-handed. We'll talk about that a bit later. Ivory Miles Williams in traffic, finds Galloway. His three from the head of the key is not there. Pinckney tried to keep it alive and did. Already 3 rebounds for Talon Pinckney. The Coyotes with a fresh 20. Charles Elzy turns the corner, layup high off the glass. Charles Elzy's seen his minutes increase over the last month, the true freshman. And it's 12-9. Shelby Blaine switching up the defense just a little bit this time. And it looks man this time for the Yotes. Bradford near side, Boric now onto the block, and Hunt backs down Galloway. Turns, shot off the glass, no. Long rebound to the Yotes. Talon Pinckney has it, leads the break, goes coast to coast. Talon scores! 12-11 Coyotes, a 7-0 run since the Raiders had taken that 12-4 lead. Hoffman, corner, three, in and out, no good. Brunel skies for the rebound. We'll have a timeout next whistle. Pinckney races up floor, attacks on Bradford, spins into the lane, finds Miles Williams, and right back to the hands of Talon Pinckney. Nate Brunel's yet to take a shot. Dumps it inside to Galloway. Working against the much bigger Jordan Hunt. Doesn't matter! Right hand bunny hook gives the Yotes the lead. 9-0 surge for the Coyotes. They lead 13-12. The Yotes are 5 of 7 from the floor. Hoffman bounce pass back outside the arc, working a two-man game with Boric. Far side works Allen. Dribble drives in. Contested shot, no, but his tip is good. Tez Allen on the putback gives the Raiders the lead back at 14-13. Ivory Miles Williams into the hands of Elzy outside the arc. Both teams shooting fairly well early on. Pinckney trying to get it inside, does so to Galloway. Isolated. Dribble drives in, fades away in the paint, no. Pinckney there, layup won't go. but a second rebound tipped out. Nate Brunel, a triple won't go. And the rebound pulled down by the Raiders and Jordan Hunt. Pass tip near us, and it's going to be a foul, I think, on Pinckney going through one of the Raiders, and we'll have the under 14 time 09. And we'll join you for the women at 5:30, the men at 7:30. We'll have both those games simulcast in Klamath Falls, as I'll be handling the radio duties for Oregon Tech as well. So it'll be a true radio broadcast tomorrow night. Josh Washington in for the first time as Boric tries a long three. Can't make it, and a loose ball foul will get called on Washington going over the back of Ivory Miles Williams. Washington 6'7" junior transfer from South Puget Sound Community College. Ricardo Time into the lineup for the Coyotes along with Derek Wadsworth. Elsie Galloway and Miles Williams, the five on the floor there. Man defense being played by Southern Oregon. Coyotes 5 of 10 from the field. The Raiders 5 of 12. Galloway bodies his way to the basket. Gets caught, turns, rattles out, and Washington the rebound. Galloway 104 from the field. Carroll, the lefty, swings it quickly to Hoffman, tries baseline, lost it out of bounds. We'll see what the call is. It will be a charge called on Tate Hoffman. Completely shielded by the Coyote bench there. And so it was difficult to be able to see exactly the call that Doug Sturdivant, the official on that side, made. Raiders leading 14-13. Midway through first half here in the activity center. Derek Wadsworth, the sophomore from Preston, finds Ricardo Time. Finds Ivory Miles Williams far corner. Only three the Coyotes have hit is by Miles Williams. 10 to shoot. Backs down Boric. Turns with a right hand. Rattled out, but the Raiders can't collect the rebound. Jake Bruner in for the Yotes as well. And Southern to their bench. Jake Verga, the sophomore from Sacramento, for the first time tonight. Talked with Brian McDermott before the game today during their shoot-around. Spoke highly of Verga. As the Yotes go into Galloway. Back out for Bruner. Spot up three. No. Galloway fighting for the rebound. Time pulls it away from it. Big ol' pile up inside. Ricardo Time just says, I'll take it. And miss. Galloway fighting for the board, and I think the Coyotes will get possession. I believe baseline where the call will be made. I think it goes on Aaron Boric. .10:47 left opening half. 1 point Southern Oregon lead. They lob in Bruner, able to catch. Galloway a three up. No. Bruner the push off, got the rebound and finished. Coyotes 13-4 edge on the glass here early on. Bruner might have gotten away with that one. Huge crowd tonight. Standing room only. Carroll, the lefty, tacks, puts up a J, no. Rebound, Galloway, Wadsworth, the trailers Galloway. And they also pull it back out at the midway mark. Inside, Miles Williams. Nope, I take that back. It's Galloway. He'll attack and get pushed. Yotes have subbed Miles Williams out. And it was the far corner. And Jalen Galloway, I believe, will shoot free throws as Washington picks up his second. Couple free throws coming, the first of the night for the Yotes. Jalen Galloway on the season averaging 9 points and 4 boards. 64% free thrower. Wadsworth to the bench for the Coyotes. Southern also to sub a couple. Bradford back in for Southern Oregon. Hunter Bradford as well, so both Bradford brothers out there for the Raiders. One more coming for Galloway. Missed that one. Long rebound, and Verga able to collect it for Southern Oregon. Coyotes have equaled their largest lead of the night at 16-14 at 2 points. Coyotes look like they've gone back into zone. Free throw line, Bradford. Tip it out. Hoffman, the three. Good. Inside out play that time. Hunter Bradford, the junior, tipped it to Tate Hoffman. He's got 7. The Raiders lead is 1. 17-16. 9:30 left before halftime. Nate Brunel, bounce pass, in traffic, count it! Jake Bruner got the feed from Nate Brunel. Great pass on the low block by the two seniors. The whistle was called on Bradford, his first. DeSaulnier returns for C of I, who have their starting 5 back on the floor as Jake Bruner's free throw is in. 5 for Bruner tonight. And after the 4 early turnovers in C of I's first 5 possessions, they haven't made a miscue since. Verga, Bradford way outside the arc. Penetration dribble. Outside, Verga a 3 and up. No, rebound tipped around. And Brunel with the Yotes has it. Brunel top of the key for the Coyotes. Looking for the lob. Got Brunel. Scores! Usually the Yotes look for a dunk off that play. It wasn't there as Brunel had to make an angle cut off that high ball screen at the top of the key. But he still had enough body control to be able to make the play. 21-17 Coyotes. It was 9-2 Southern at one point. Turnovers, the steal by the Yotes. Brunel a 3. No. Time looking to try to fight for the rebound. Can't. And at the other end, Bradford scores. Timeout, Southern Oregon. As Hoffman found it. Coyotes will have the basketball coming out of the timeout, leading by a score of 21-19. And they go right into Connor DeSaulnier. The junior tips it outside to Jake Bruner. Looking to wheel a pass instead. Will have to lob it with 12 to shoot in the hands of Pinckney. Pinckney works off a high ball screen. Knifes the dribble between his legs. Finds DeSaulnier, head of the key 3. He scored! Second triple of the year for Connor DeSaulnier. You don't expect him to knock down that jumper. You'll take it in a heartbeat. Largest lead of the night for the Coyotes is 5. 24-19. Both teams shooting at 44%. Hoffman at the free throw line. Bodies up on Ricardo Time. Tips it out to Carroll. He'll attack on Brunel. Shot blocked. Rebound of the Yotes. Pinckney crosses over. Finds Bruner. Pinckney keeps the dribble alive. Wild shot will earn him free throws. Foul will be called inside on Verga, and he will have to sit on to their bench. Derek Wadsworth has returned, as has Ivory Miles Williams. As Pinckney is 80% free thrower. Set to shoot 2. Pinckney, 5 points, 6 boards, 3 assists already here tonight. Southern will bring in Kaj Benson for the first time tonight. Kai Banson, the senior from Monmouth, Oregon. 7-point lead for the Yotes. They are in man. Tez Allen attacks. Banson a three, looks good. Not there. Rebound to the Yotes. Pinckney finds Brunel, plenty of time left in the possession. Inside to Saunier, waits for the double team to clear. Little two-man game. Head and shoulder fake. Right-hander, way strong, no good. Colby Blaine asking for a foul. They've let play go all night long. In transition, Boric for three. Third triple of the night in 4 attempts for the senior from Sydney, Australia. And the Raiders cut into the Coyote lead at 26-22. Pinckney throws it back to Saunier. Now Wadsworth threw it away. Turnover number 5 on the Yotes, their first in over 10 minutes. Yotes go deeper into their bench. 5 reserves all on the floor at the same time. Wadsworth, Elsie, Taylor, Galloway, Miles, Williams, they're 5. Bradford, Banson, Boric, Allen, Hunt for the Raiders. Banson near angle. Allen goes to the free throw line. Caught there by Boric, now inside. Hunt spins. Stopped, and his pass gets tipped, nearly stolen away. 8 to shoot. Skips it in again, and a reach-in foul. Valloway's going to pick it up with 6 to shoot on the shot clock. I believe that was the right call. Brian McDermott all the way out near the coaching box line to let Aaron Borch know which inbound play to run. As I like to call it, the blob, baseline out of bounds. Inside, Bradford. Check that. It was Hunt, way short on the turnaround jump hook. Yotes in transition. It's Elsie. Galloway. Back to Charles Elsie. Taylor, Wadsworth, Miles Williams now. Backs down on his man. Lost control of the dribble. And a nice job defensively by the Raiders in transition. Banson a three. Not there. Rebound went to Jalen Galloway. 4:40 left before halftime. Wadsworth tries baseline. Bounce pass. Galloway. 3-ball up. An air ball. But it goes as a pass to Ivory Miles Williams. You can't get the assist. You get the rebound putback basket. It all counts the same. 28-22. Miles Williams 3 off the bench. His first made field goal tonight. At the free throw line, Boric dumps it on the block. Hunt turns, and 1 for Jordan Hunt. Using his size advantage against Galloway on the low block. The foul called on Galloway, his second. Hunt will step to the line for the Raiders as Jalen Galloway will have to sit with 2 fouls, and Connor DeSaunier will return for the College of Idaho. Free throw up and good for the Raiders. Both teams to sub a couple. Ricardo Time back onto the floor for the Yotes. Head of the key works to Saunier. Elsie right back to Saunier, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Southern Oregon's over the limit. The reach in is on Tez Allen, his second. Brian McDermott, a little gamesmanship. Took the basketball, threw it to Colby Blaine, said, hey, you take it. Tate Hoffman after a very short rest. Looks like he will replace Tez Allen, who will sit with the 2 fouls. 28-25, C of I with the lead. They trailed early by as many as 8. As DeSaulnier's free throw good. He's got 6 tonight. Coyotes still with a 20-7 edge on the glass. DeSaulnier knocks home both. Hunt didn't sit down very long. Washington came in for a quick second. And now sits back down. Darren Bradford. Left hand dribble off a high ball screen set by Hoffman. Now inside to Hunt. And he traveled. Shuffling his pivot foot as he was trying to make a move. Trying to back down DeSaulnier. And for the Raiders, just their 3rd turnover on the night. Coyotes getting a good breather for the majority of their starters here. Late first half, Pinckney and Brunel have had a little breather. Elzy turns from the free throw line. Can't go. And rebound pulled down by Hunt for Southern Oregon. Outside, Carroll along 3. No. Ivory Miles Williams the rebound. Up floor, Taylor trying to beat him up floor. And he's fouled. Otto Taylor, the junior transfer. Connor Carroll, the foul on the Raiders. And Otto Taylor to the line for the Yotes. Taylor hadn't gotten there very often this year, 1 of 3. Averaging just 7 minutes a night, scoring 2 a game. Had 8 the other night against Walla Walla. And way short on the free throw.
Still shooting from the line for the Yotes. Number 14, Otto Taylor.
One more coming here for Taylor. Short arm the free throw as well. So an empty possession for the Coyotes. Southern Oregon tries to look to cut in to a 5-point deficit. Free throw line catches Bradford. Got a little mismatch there against DeSaulnier. They go inside and a foul. Miles Williams thought he had gotten a block on Tate Hoffman, but the officials say no. First on Miles Williams. Hoffman, a good free thrower, will get a pair. Southern 3 of 3 from the line tonight. The Coyotes are 8 of 11. And the free throw is good. One more coming. Coyotes are going to sub a few. Coyotes trying to figure out exactly who.
Hi, sir, I have a question. Thank you.
There's one more set to come. And that's good. Three-point ball game. As both teams with almost their starting 5 on the floor here late in the period. Nate Brunel and a whistle away from the ball. Not sure on whom. They're going to call a double foul underneath. So it'll be a foul on DeSaulnier, which is his first. And it's going to be a foul on Hunt, his first. So they'll just let the ball be inbounded. Coyotes will have 10 to shoot. Bruner inside. No, Coyotes will not get the shot off. The officials talking with Colby Blaine saying, hey, the shot clock does not reset on a double foul. Southern Oregon gets the stop, second straight defensive stop. Can the Raiders cut into this three-point game? Hoffman to the free throw line. Carroll turns and hits. Connor Carroll. And Southern's cut the lead to 1. 30-29. Pinckney Lost it. Great hands by Bradford. Southern can regain the lead here late in the period. As it's a turnover. Trying to thread the needle was Boric. Charles Elzy going to replace, it looks like, Talon Pinckney for a moment. Inside the final 90 is a 1-point C of I lead. Southern's picked up the pressure. DeSaulnier with 10 to shoot. Brunel attacks and got rejected out of bounds. Coyotes have 6 to shoot. 70 seconds left before halftime. Coyotes with 8 turnovers here in this first half. Elzy finally gets it in. Brunel fouled on a 3, it looks like. See who they catch. It's going to be Connor Carroll. And it is behind the 3-point line. That's where Nate Brunel will shoot. Brunel 74% from the line this season. 14 points and 5 rebounds a ball game.
Still shooting from the line for the Yotes, number 31, Nate Brunel.
DeSaulnier with 7 tonight, leading the Coyotes. 6 each for Pinckney, 5 each for Galloway and Bruner. 31-29 C of I. It is a 3-point Yotes lead. Boric to tie, yep. Yotes late getting over on Aaron Boric. 4 of 5 from distance. And Southern's rallied from 7 down here late in the half. Ricardo Time, he gives it up. Boric, Hoffman, he's fouled. No foul call. Southern will inbound baseline right. 11-second difference in game and shot clock. It'll be Boric to inbound, standing at 6'1". Hunt calling for the basketball. Instead, he'll go right back to Boric, far corner. Skips it. Hoffman near corner. 3 on the way. Looks short. Was short. Rebound to the Yotes. See if I can play for a final shot if they wish. Typically, it's Talon Pinckney who's handling the basketball in this situation. Instead, this time it'll be a bevy of players. Yotes look to lob. It's a turnover. With 2. And Hoffman will dunk to close out the first half.
Your score at the half.
At halftime, the Raiders.
34, the College of Idaho.
7. Both teams using sizable runs to their advantage in the opening half. Big crowd here tonight. A lot of the general admissions side yet to return to their seats here in the second half. First possession of the second half, the Yotes try to go inside, and an overplay foul be called on Jordan Hunt, trying to work through the body of Connor DeSaulnier. Second foul on Hunt. Raiders now with 4 players with 2 fouls. Allen Hunt, Connor Carroll, and Josh Washington. Pinckney isolated on top. Backs Bradford into the paint. Swings it out. Jake Bruner tries a 3. Front iron and off. No good. Rebound tracked down by the Raiders. It goes in the hands of Aaron Boric, who's had a great ball game. Far corner. Bradford alone. His 3's way strong. Great box out by Jake Bruner for the Coyotes. And it'll be C of I basketball. Taron Bradford all by himself. He could have sat and thought about it for a couple more seconds if he wished. Empty possessions for both teams to start the second half, just as we had to start the game. Ricardo Time's been held scoreless. Pinckney backs down. DeSaulnier lowers his shoulder and got it swatted away by Hunt. The Yotes will inbound baseline right with 13 on the shot clock. They'll get it into Ricardo Time. Nate Brunel now. They reset the shot clock for some reason, not sure why. Bruner, foul. So not sure why the shot clock reset there, but it did. And I believe the C of I is going to get free throws. It was an air ball on that shot attempt, so still trying to figure out why. Bruner split a pair of free throws in the first half. That one's good. Second one short. Coyotes 11 of 16 from the line, 69%, just a little bit under their season average. They've outscored Southern Oregon 11-5 at the stripe. Raiders with a 1-point lead. Hoffman to Boric. Attacks the zone, forces up a shot, missed. Ricardo Time the rebound, up floor goes Brunel. Finds the trailer, Bruner a three, way off the mark. Rebound tipped around, Bruner gets it, and he's fouled. Tez Allen's third, so Hunt and Allen now each with three. And Bruner back to the line for the Yotes as the game slows down a bit. Coyotes the top defensive team in the Cascade Conference, 66 points per ball game defensively. But in conference play, it is even lower than that. As that number for the opponents at just 60 a game. Bruner missed both. He's had an off shooting night. Southern Oregon back with the basketball. Boric turns the corner. Tips it out to Hoffman. Yotes are in man. Inside. Hoffman. Step back. Jay. Woo-hoo. Tate Hoffman. Pretty move, and the lead is three for the Raiders. Seen a couple Southern players in their history that really played that shot. As Brunel in the corner answers, triple, and Colby Blaine trying to get the crowd going. Brunel starts to find that range from long range. Good things typically happen. Bradford with 10 to shoot. Boric off a screen, no good. Rebound inside of the Raiders. Same spot for Hoffman, and it rattled in. Hoffman with 15. His season high is 30. DeSaulnier bodies up. And his shot gets knocked away. Hunter Bradford in for the Raiders. Wadsworth in for the Yotes. .13 to shoot. Pinckney. Ricardo Time in the paint, short. And the rebound to the Raiders, maybe, and it is. Boric lobs, Hoffman in transition. Hoffman beats the Coyotes up floor. 40-36 Southern Oregon. Raiders defense has been outstanding tonight. They've limited the Yotes to just 36% shooting. Pinckney, free throw line extended, turns the corner, lobs right back to Saulnier, the pump fake, and the foul. Southern will take that. Force the Coyotes to make free throws. It'll be Connor DeSaulnier. 7 points, 4 rebounds tonight to step to the line. Coyotes have missed their last 3 free throws. Make it 4. These are the gimmies. Just have to rear back and just focus. Like that. $16:20 left in the ball game. Southern Oregon on the road leading 40-37. Nearly stolen by Pinckney. Hoffman, throwback. Connor Carroll in the corner for 3. Great job by Tate Hoffman that time to find the open player. Carroll slid down the baseline, caught it in the far corner, and the lead is 6 for Southern Oregon. 43-37. Brunel, and he gets it swatted away. And a timeout going to be called by the Coyotes. We'll take one with them. 15:52 left in the ball game. 43-37. Yotes back after this. Coyotes to their bench. Jalen Galloway has checked in. Southern Oregon stays with the same 5. 15 to shoot for C of I. Wadsworth trying to get the head of the key to Ricardo Time, now inside at Jalen Galloway. 6 to shoot. With 4, with 3, with 2. At the horn, it's going to be an air ball, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Coyotes right now all out of sorts in terms of their continuity, just the little things. They only had 15 on the shot clock, didn't realize that coming out of the timeout. Haven't seen that much this season. Hoffman for 3, no. Tip will go for Hunter Bradford. And the energy that the Yotes were playing in that first half doesn't seem there right now. Southern out to an 8-point lead, equaling their largest of the night. Brunel will go to the line. The foul called on Connor Carroll, his 3rd. Southern doing this with Tez Allen and Jordan Hunt sitting on the bench. Brunel was 7 tonight, 2 of 3 from the line. And the Coyotes trying to cut into the deficit. Time to the bench. In comes Ivory Miles Williams. Coyotes with 11 turnovers tonight. Southern with just 5. A Raider team that made just 29% of their field goals in the first meeting. They're at 47%. But for the Coyotes, it really comes down to, can the Yotes get defensive stops? Rebounds right now favoring the Yotes in a plus 14, but yet they still trail by 6. Carroll, same spot. This time no good. Rebound Brunel for the Yotes. Up floor Brunel. Drives in on Bradford. Gets to the basket. Andrew foul. Yotes ISO that time. Their leading scorer. Go possession by possession. And Nate Brunel to the line. Southern Oregon already over the limit. Yotes have yet to be whistled for a foul in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Brunel's taken more free throws than any other Coyote this season. He's the double figures with 10. Hoffman leads everyone. He's got 17. Lead has been cut in half. It was 8 for Brunel free throws. Have cut it to 45-41. We'll get you caught up on the other scores from around the league here in a moment. Boric throws inside to Hunt. Got it tipped away by Miles Williams with 15 to shoot. Right in front of the Coyote football team. That's who's manning the far sideline. Baseline out of bounds left. They lob in and it's tipped away. Stolen away by Ivory Miles Williams. who got a hand on that one. Galloway. 2 Miles Williams on the low block. Lowers his shoulder, fakes, shoots, scores! 6-0 run for the Yotes, back to a 2-point game. 45-43, nearing the under 14 timeout. At the hash mark goes Verga. Throw it back to the hands of Bradford. Hoffman from the elbow, missed. Rebound and a foul on the Yotes.
Fouls on number 20, Jalen Galloway. That's his third personal.
We'll see who they caught. It is Galloway.
The Yotes, number 2,
Ricardo Time back in. Nate Brunel to the bench. First foul this half on the Yotes. They go right into Hoffman, and he drew the contact. If it's on Galloway, it's his fourth.
Fouls on number 20, Jalen Galloway.
And it is.
That's his fourth personal.
It's a great job by Brian McDermott there to understand the situation. As Tate Hoffman will earn free throws. Raiders still perfect from the line. But realize the situation and attack it right at the guy with 3 personals. Tez Allen has 3 fouls. He returns for the visitors from Ashland, Oregon. Hoffman with 18 tonight, 6 of 10 from the field. Now 6 of 6 from the line. Raiders have won 7 straight. They come in tonight at 15-4. Elzy trying to go inside and threw it away. And that will get Talon Pinckney up off the bench for the Yotes.
Back into the lineup for the Yotes, number 11.
Went up as if he was going to take that jump shot from 18 feet. Instead, he was trying to dump it onto the low block to Connor DeSaulnier. Everybody else was already boxing out. 47-43 in favor of Southern. Boric just outside the 3-point line to Bradford. Bradford attacks and drew a foul. I believe it'll be on the shot. It'll go on Wadsworth. And Southern Oregon says, if you can do it, we can do it as well. And grind this game to a halt. Go possession by possession. And when you're a very good free throw shooting team like Southern Oregon, it's definitely something that will help, although that's their first miss of the night.
Still shooting from the line for Southern Oregon, number 2, Terry Bradford.
Bradford, 72%. Splits the pair. His first points of the night. 13 to go. The lead is 5 for the Raiders. Miles Williams. Wadsworth throws it back. Pinckney. Talon. Steps back. Scores. Gives up 7 inches on Tez Allen. Still elevated and put that jump shot over it. 8 for Pinckney. 3-point game. Boric, the top 3-point shooter. Hoffman at the foul line. Got it stripped. Pinckney. Skip pass. Wadsworth to tie it up. No. Rebound tipped out by DeSaulnier. Ivory Miles Williams to Ricardo Time. Into DeSaulnier. Backs down Hunt. 5 to shoot. Time the jumper. And he can't find his range tonight. Long lead pass. Ricardo Time a hand on that one. Wadsworth. No. Rebound Southern. Now it's a couple cracks at trying to tie the game. CFI 3 of 4, make it 3 of 15 from 3. Boric maybe a little too deep on that shot. Pinckney attacks. And a whistle. It's going to send Talon Pinckney to the line. Foul on Taryn Bradford. His first as the Yotes to sub 2. Nate Brunel in. Jake Bruner as well. As Pinckney to the stripe of the bonus. Eastern Oregon leading Oregon Tech 29-22. That's midway through the first half. Northwest and Northwest Christian tied at 11 early on. Evergreen a 15-point lead at home on Corbin as Pinckney hits both. Yotes within 1. (48-47). I do not think the Coyotes have led here in the second half. And a hand check near half court will be whistled on Pinckney, his second foul.
Fouls on number 11, Talon Pinckney. That's his second personal.
Game has been tied just once here in the second half. That was at 36 all. Tez Allen, bounce pass, Hoffman. Right back out to Allen, penetrates. Try to tip it to Hunt, far corner with 7 on the shot clock. Inside, Carroll from the free throw line rattles in. Hoffman 6 assists tonight. He has triple-double aspirations. DeSaulnier being dared to shoot that 3, made one in the first half. Time attacks, whips it to the corner and Pinckney. 10:40 left in the ball game. Inside, DeSaulnier spins, jump hook is good. 3 in double figures for the Coyotes. DeSaulnier, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Teams trade baskets, 50-49. C of I trailing by a point. Hunt at the free throw line, turns from there and rattled in. Bradford found him. Both teams finding their jump shot. 52-49. The lead is 3 for the Raiders. They've led by as many as 8 here in the quarter. Pinckney backing down, tips it to the head of the key. Now inside Bruner, being doubled, and got swatted by Tate Hoffman. In transition, they go to the free throw line. Hoffman playing a little 2-man game to Connor Carroll. Bounce pass Hoffman from 15. No. Ricardo Time the rebound. He has not scored but has 3 rebounds. Coyotes needing a basket. They go into Bruner. Pump fakes. DeSaulnier. Again, thought about a 3, then thought otherwise. Pinckney, 3 on the way. Way strong, no good. Quickly up floor comes Bradford. Knifes the dribble between his legs. Near side, outside the arc, works Hoffman to Bradford. Inside, Hoffman with 9. Bodies his way to the basket. Found Hunt, but he missed the bunny. Yotes the rebound in transition. Big pick and a no foul turnover. A lot of contact. Hoffman races up floor. Both teams needing a timeout. They look tired. Tez Allen from the free throw line, and he's fouled. Situation. .8:25 left in the ball game. 52-49 as Allen shooting free throws, and that one's good. Coyotes just 35% on the night. Southern 90% from the stripe. As Allen hits both, the lead back to 5. Coyotes have had some tough ball games on the road this season, had some tough ones here at home as well. DeSaulnier sit down, Galloway in with 4 fouls. Allen matched up against Brunel, and he got it swatted. Go right back into Brunel. Galloway fakes on a three, throws it to Bruner with 4 to shoot. Yotes got to get a shot off. It'll be Brunel at the horn, no good. And then a foul on the rebound on the Yotes. Nice rebound inside for Southern Oregon's Tate Hoffman. 7:52 left. Coyotes had a couple open looks that they did not take. Connor Carroll attacks. Got to the basket, got it swatted by the Yotes. Inside, Galloway. Bodies up on Hunt. Miles Williams. Brunel, like no one wants to shoot, so Pinckney says, I will, and hits. Yotes needed that big time. Pinckney with 13. Seems like some of the guys just hesitant to take a shot early in the shot clock. Maybe that's coming from the bench, I don't know. Hunt at the foul line. ISO lowers his way to the basket and scores. Nothing Galloway can do there with 4 fouls. Pinckney again, yes. Talon Pinckney feeling it. Guy who was a first-team All-American last year can take over a ball game. Boric. Outside, Hoffman, the long 3-ball. Great ball movement by Hunt that time to find him. 5-point lead again for Southern Oregon. Galloway, baseline. Bodies his way to the basket. Turns, left it short. Great job on the low block inside that time by Southern Oregon's Jordan Hunt. Jalen Galloway just 2 of 8 from the field. 6 minutes to play. It is a 5-point Southern lead. Carroll in the corner. His 3. Good! Back to an 8-point game. Coyotes need timeout. Raiders hop off their bench, equaling their largest lead of the night. Their original starting 5. Bradford, Hoffman, Boric, Allen, and Hunt. Coyotes have brought Connor DeSaulnier back in, along with Derek Wadsworth. Pinckney turns the corner. Nice overplay by the Raiders to take away the throwback. Inside DeSaulnier. Skips it to Miles Williams. He'll attack. Turns. And 1! Bank it home from 5. And the foul on Hoffman. Yotes needed that basket from Ivory Miles Williams on the block. He's got 7 off the bench. And a free throw here for Ivory Miles Williams. And it's good. 8 for him. Wadsworth to the bench. Ricardo Time. He returns. It is a 5-point game. Kyle's put on a little token backcourt pressure. Southern Oregon breaks it easily. The 62 by Southern, the most the Yotes have given up in a while. Boric throws inside. Great backdoor cut. Jordan Hunt inside for a deuce. Coyotes work it inside Nate Brunel. Double team coming. Turns. Left hand runner, no. DeSaulnier the offensive rebound. 7-point Southern lead inside of 5 minutes. Pinckney elevates, hits! 4-point ball game. Pinckney with 18, that equals his season high. His career high is 26. That came at the NAI Division II National Championships last year against Cornerstone of Michigan. Hoffman inside. Jordan Hunt catches. Backs down on DeSaulnier. Swings it out. Hoffman. Can he answer? No. Rebound. Nate Brunel for the Yotes. Ciavai the defensive stop. Pinckney races up floor. Stops at the three-point line. ISO with Bradford. Throw it back. Ricardo Time. Inside. DeSaulnier can't finish. And the rebound inside to Jordan Hunt. 11 points, 4 rebounds. And Southern Oregon will use a timeout. Brian McDermott will take it. Chess match time between these two longtime rivals. 3:56 left, 64-60 Southern back after this. Both teams stay with the same group that was on the floor. Time, Pinckney, DeSaulnier, Miles Williams, Brunel for the Yotes, Bradford, Hoffman, Borch, Allen, and Hunt for the Raiders. It is a 4-point ball game inside of 4 minutes. Hunt head of the key. Man defense being played by the Coyotes. Bradford, Hunt, Connor Carroll. He'll attack. Went right past Nate Brunel. Unable to finish. Rebound to Hunt. And scores. And a timeout called by the Raiders. Great take by Connor Carroll. $22 for Hoffman, 12 for Borich, 13 for Hunt, 10 for Carroll off the bench. Pinckney, long one, front iron, no. Rebound inside to Southern Oregon. Went to the hands of Hoffman, his 12th. Huge defensive stop for Southern Oregon, leading by 6. Tez Allen with 3 to play. If you're going to win, you got to get a rebound. 10 to shoot. Hunt inside. Squares up to Saulnier. Bodies him to the basket. High arcing shot. No. Rebound to the Yotes. Went to the hands of Ivory Miles Williams. Up floor Pinckney. Talon Pinckney attacks. Layup. Yes! He'll go to the line. As the foul on Bradford. Talon Pinckney with 20. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 of 10 from the field. And his free throw, no good. If the Yotes lose tonight, the 9 missed freebies stare them dead in the eye. 2-possession game. 2:30 to play. Southern content to use 23 seconds on the shot clock on every possession. Hunt inside. Tez Allen with 5. Borich. Dribble drive. At the horn. No. Offensive rebound. Bradford. His first field goal of the night. Back to a 6-point game. Pinckney for 3. In and out. And a rebound to Southern. They can smell it now with 1:50 left. Coyotes still with a foul to give. The second best free throw shooting team in the conference. What a great offensive board by Taryn Bradford on the last possession. Southern with 12 second chance points. Borich. Offensive rebound. Hunt. Pinckney. He attacks. And it's a 6-point game, 1:20 left. We're back after this. Still with a foul to give. Southern Oregon will still have 3 1-on-1s they have to contend with. They lead by 6. And Borich, nice job by the Raiders to break the pressure. Bradford. And the Raiders, look at the heady play by Tate Hoffman. Could have drove to the basket, decided against it. Allen. Bradford with 10 to shoot. A minute left in the game. Play defense this long. You got to get a stop. You can't. Tez Allen off the bounce. It's an 8-point game. Southern Oregon trying to come away with a win. Elsie, the long three. No, got his own rebound. Pinckney left it off for Ivory Miles Williams. 37 seconds left, and the inbound pass deflected. It'll be Southern Oregon ball. And Brian McDermott will use a timeout. Coyotes still with a foul to give. 39 seconds left. We're back with the finish. They've returned Connor Carroll. He has replaced Tez Allen, so better free throw shooters. 39 seconds left, a 6-point Southern lead. They've led the entire second half. Inbound pass stolen by the Yotes. Elsie's fouled. My word. Ricardo Time stole the inbound. And Boric is going to pick up the whistle. It'll be the freshman Charles Elsie to shoot three. Talon Pinckney's got a cut somewhere on his body. As Elsie, the first is good. Looks like a bloody nose. Elsie 2 for 2 in crunch time. They'll have one more to go. Somehow the Yotes stole the inbound pass. And Southern Oregon is going to use a timeout before the third free throw. It is a 4-point game, 31 seconds left. Big free throw. Charles Elsie. Missed. Rebound to Southern. They're going to call a tie-up. The arrow goes to the Raiders. Coyote fans thought maybe, just maybe, they were going to get the basketball back. Arrow favors the Raiders in that instance. Hoffman nearly stolen. Talon Pinckney the foul, his third. Last foul to give for the Yotes with 29 seconds left. Raiders set to inbound. They get it in the hands of Boric, and he's fouled hard. It'll be Elsie to foul him. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Aaron Boric. 82% on the season. He has been held on the other side of the world with the wildfires going on. If Boric misses, you got to control the rebound. We saw it in the women's game earlier tonight in a similar situation. Boric's free throw, no good. Pinckney up floor, inside of 25 seconds left. Pinckney to the basket. It's a 1 possession game. Off the inbound, nearly stolen by the Yotes, and it will be Southern basketball with 15 seconds left. Elsie was fired along the far sideline. Southern, I believe, out of timeouts. Talon Pinckney has 24 tonight. Boric missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Tez Allen gets it inbounded, nearly by the Coyotes. And they said it was out of bounds off the Raiders. Boric loses control. The Yotes will have a chance to tie or win it. Everybody on their feet, 2,100 strong. It'll be Ivory Miles Williams to trigger the inbound. And Pinckney Game clock at 10. Throw it back to Nate Brunel. He attacks. Off glass. No. Rebound on the floor. Coyotes have the arrow. And the rebound will go to the Yotes with 4 4/10 of a second left. And Colby Blaine to use a timeout. Brunel's shot high off the window. With 17 fouls. Here we go. It'll be Pinckney baseline right to inbound. And they go to Ricardo Time for the win. Yes! They will reset the clock. Ricardo Time gives the Yotes their first lead here in the second half. Rich and Hoffman hunt all the way at the other end. Do they go with a baseball pass and see if Ivory Miles Williams can knock it away? Here we go. Bradford snaps the ball once. He'll lob it to half court. Hoffman, he will put up a shot. Blocked! Coyotes win! Coyotes win! Nate Brunel blocks the triple from Tate Hoffman, and somehow the Yotes survive!